You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach
culinary arts, auditor, a firefighter.
for anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official.
Just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Reinhardt University. Thanks for being with us this afternoon. Gabriel Schrei here inside of Brown Athletic Center in Waleska, Georgia. The tension is in the air. Reinhardt University today playing host to the Buffaloes of Milligan University. Going to be a great matchup. Reinhardt 3-6 this season. The Buffaloes are 4-4 overall. These two are a great match for each other as the starting lineups are being introduced right now, making their way onto the floor. And we're kind of going through our pre-game ceremonies. We're going to take a moment to get acquainted with both teams, things you should know about the programs, what to watch for the teams today, and kind of what to expect out of them overall. We'll get started with the Buffaloes. What kind of numbers they've been putting up this season. What could they put up today? 4-4 overall, 1-2 on the road, which I think is important. 2-1 Reinhardt Eagles at home. Buffaloes this season, 48% from the floor. They're averaging 87 points per game. Reinhardt not quite at that clip. Just like that, a quick start in Waleska, Georgia, and an easy bucket for the Buffs. They drop one home to start this first half of play. Eagles respond. Buffaloes, far side, couple of quick passes. Swatted by Reinhardt. Still with the Buffaloes. Eagles get the takeaway. Quick pass, close side. It's Smith who ladles this up and can't drop it in. Taken back by the Buffaloes. They're on a bit of a fast break. Right in front of us here at the scorer's table. Buffaloes pass to the corner. There's the three ball, and he rustles the twine. Great ball by Foley Bogan, one of our players to watch. He's from Brookhaven, Mississippi. We've got more on Bogan and this entire Buffaloes team in just a few minutes. Taking a look at the Eagles overall, 3-6, 43% from the floor, 78 points per game this season. Buffaloes down to the offensive end, taking their time. Along the three-point line, floated close side to Bogan. Entry pass taken away by Reinhardt. Long feed, nearly stolen, somehow gathered by Radiker in traffic. Roped to the corner, there's a three ball, and Reinhardt gets the look they wanted. Nate Jones, the junior from Dayton, Ohio. Nice ball. Bogan to respond off the glass. That rattles and drops. And just like that, a two-point game again. 7-5, Reinhardt trailing to the Buffaloes and Bogan. This one turned back over. Milligan taking their time. Lincoln Telmay leading his way up the floor. He's out of Valparaiso, Indiana. Here's the drive from the mid-post. Wanted to deliver it, and the foul. Jay Johnson, a true freshman, and he's out of Pine Ridge, Kentucky. .73% from the floor. He scored 41 points. While these guys are at the line, we'll take a quick look at our players to watch, who to keep an eye on throughout the course of today's games. Folly Bogan for the Buffaloes, 24.8 points per game, which is pretty much unreal. Reinhardt for a three that goes, rims around and drops. Another one for Nate Jones. Milligan on the offensive end of the floor. The drive, and he floats it in. Buffalo's leading by 3 in Brown Athletics Center. Reinhardt outside. Swatted at and nearly taken away by Jazz Johnson. Fred Adams tried to drive down low. Couldn't beat his way down in traffic. Quick look at our player to watch for Reinhardt University today. Tyler Smith, 15.7 points per game, 45% from the floor. A little problem with the shot clock. Inbounding pass, Reinhardt, Fred Adams, all the way around. That's a long ball. Oh my goodness. The money ball for Nate Jones, and we're tied. Are you kidding me? That's from the parking lot. They had to open the door so he could take that shot. Milligan Buffaloes from the elbow. What a great entry pass. Blockered away. Swatted down by Lewis. Far side. Nate Jones. And this one is off the mark. Tyler Smith with the putback. Milligan Buffaloes get the board. Jazz through traffic. Has some help in front of him. To the far side. Here's the three from the corner. It's got a bit too much on it. I like the look from Lincoln. He has to take that. Forked over to Nate Johnson. And trying to get hooked up with Fred Adams. The junior just puts too much English on the back end of that pass. Tied at 11 in Waleska, Georgia. Eagles and Buffs. We've got it all in the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. You can watch live and free at any time, SESNsports.com. Click onto the Watch Live tab. Buffaloes down low off the glass. That goes for Lincoln, the sophomore. Played in all 8 games. 58 points entering tonight. He's already scored a couple. Trouble down low. Nakai Fisher, the redshirt freshman, wrapped up. He's from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Played for Parkview. 6'3". Played in all 9 games. 9 points per game. Two-point game. Buffalo's in the lead. Reinhardt floating this. Oh, he was looking for Smith. Taken away by the Buffaloes. Here he goes for the run. The putback won't go either in the whistle. 2 chances in a row, and they can't capitalize. The Buffs. They'll end up being afforded the opportunity of the foul. Pip Corrent, junior from Wellington, New Zealand. He's got a good friend from New Zealand. 6'7". He is, not my friend. 21 points, 50% from the floor. He's shooting at a 46.7% clip. At the line, Corrent, 70%. First one short. Reinhardt, Fred Adams, all around the arc. Jones gives it off. Darian Reed, heavily defended, went to Smith, banging around, and the foul. No, he takes a step, excuse me. I thought they hit him with a charge initially. James. Here's Bogan. Bogan, defended by Reed, gives it off. Here's the drive. The floater goes. Nice little bucket for Milligan University. They lead by 5 with 5 minutes gone. Reinhardt wants to respond from the mid-post. The shot is short for Smith. Tyler Smith this season, the senior from Lakeland, Florida. Our player to watch. 6'6", he's been a key player already. 45% from the floor. He gets both at the line and makes it a three-point game. Bogan, far side. Lincoln didn't keep it for long. Milligan University to the corner and a lot of contact. Right away, the whistle from the baseline. Darian Reed, the graduate student from Colorado Springs, goes down. I think Lincoln ran into him. Three-point game. Reed comes off the floor. Nate Jones, the junior from Dayton, back into the game. Lincoln with the inbounding pass from the baseline for Milligan. Knocked away from Pip. Lewis. Deking it up, passes it away from Bogan. Jones, far side. Reinhardt looking down low, and a lot of contact as the foul is in favor of the Eagles.
That's you, Todd.
James out of Augusta, Georgia, does a nice job of drawing the foul. He was really hot last time I was here at Reinhardt University. They played a few games since then. Lit it up against Bryan College's Lions. Jones takes the pass and shoots the three. That was ridiculous range and a heat check for him. Another foul as Fred Adams collides with the Buffalo. Flynn Carlson trying to get a hold of the ball. Fred Adams after it as well. The redshirt sophomore turns it over to the Buffs. Adams, 5'10", played in all 9 games, 19 minutes per game. Scored a couple of points per game. Buffalo's inbounding pass stays on the floor. Reinhardt comes away with it. Jones battling for the ball, and another foul. Jones has been really hot, nearly 16 points per game, 40% from the floor. Tucker Lowe, the sophomore from Jasper, Georgia, inbounding. Product of Pickens High School. Swatted, goes straight up. Lewis hands it back off to Lowe. Defended by McCaskill Rivers from Charlotte, North Carolina, true freshman. Lewis now defended by Rivers as he pulls up for three, goes wide. Bogan hits the board. Still a three-point game, scoreless in the last couple of minutes. Bogan up the floor and fouled as he tries to knife his way inside. Folly Bogan from Brookhaven, Mississippi. One of our players to watch, the graduate student, really efficient. Scoring 25 points per game, shooting 50% from the floor. Milligan's Buffaloes, outstanding performance against Kentucky Christian as they scored 111 points. Highest scoring output since 2008, the team's highest in the 21st century. Buffs led the game for an impressive 37.5 minutes out of the 40 played in that outing. Significant control over the pace and rhythm of the game, and their lead rarely contested. Really dominant throughout that one. They were also super efficient shooting, something that Reinhardt has been conscious of entering this. 4-point game, Low with the ball. Reinhardt trailing by 4. Eagles to Jones. Defended by Bogan and Jazz. Entry pass swatted away. Here come the Buffs. Outlet ball by Carlson. Bogan fires for three. Swatted at. Still alive. Jazz gets it back. Off the glass. Big high bounce and it drops. So the Buffs on a little mini run. 4-0 run. Since scoring started back up, we were quiet for a minute. Tyler Smith turns that back over to Milligan University. On the other side, Reinhardt University, they faced a bit of a setback with a loss to Montreat, 97-81. Couple of different difficulties. Reinhardt briefly led the game in the initial minutes. Tyler Smith hitting a three and getting him off to a hot start, but they lost the lead. Spent the rest of the game trying to catch up. Reinhardt also only hit 38% of their field goals, 20% from beyond the arc, and that probably was really the difference. Contrasted with Montreat's shooting efficiency, that was a key factor. Tyler Smith is somebody to watch tonight. Led the team scoring against Montreat. He's been really hot this season, and he's back off of an injury. Trying to sort a couple of things out. Milligan University, Reinhardt University on the Southeast Sports Network. A great game so far. Inbounding pass, Milligan Buffaloes. Walking up the floor with it. Quick shot and swatted away. Reinhardt back to the offensive end as the Buffs get both at the line. Nakai Fisher tips it and floats out of play. Buffs leading by 9 in Waleska, Georgia. We played nearly 8 minutes of this first half. Buffs on an impressive run, 7-0. Milligan University, Jazz driving towards the interior on the elbow. Entry pass, trouble down low in the foul. Last time out, Milligan shot 66% from the field, 54% from beyond the arc. Pivotal in securing a substantial win. Really a balanced effort as well. 3 players contributed 20 points. Lincoln had an all-around performance, 14 points, 9 rebounds, both crucial. And a big contribution came off the bench for the Buffaloes as the 6th man added 62 points in that 111-point win for them last time out. Bill Robinson, the bench boss and head coach of Milligan University. Justin Newton, the head coach of Reinhardt. He's actually on your screen right now, right near the very center between the Buffs and Eagles and the score bug, talking to the official. Onto the floor, Fred Adams, Nakai Fisher to the corner. Heavily defended, able to get it around Jazz. Adams down in the corner on the close side. 3 ball for Jones, a bit too much on it. Boarded by Johnson. Sophomore from Pine Ridge. Knifing his way up the floor. What a nice pass. That takes a big high bounce and drops. And the lead of the Buffaloes is extended even further. They're going to take a break and talk this over. A timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. More hoops in just a moment on SCSN. Welcome back to Brown Athletics Center, Waleska, Georgia. Still in the first half. A little more than 8 minutes into this, and Milligan University starting to build a nice lead here on the Southeast Sports Network. Buffalo's doing no wrong so far against the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Thanks for being with us for college basketball this afternoon. Thrilled to have you along for the ride in what's been a great game. Inbounding pass, Lewis gives it off. Close side to Jones. Taken away by Jazz Johnson. He goes down hard. Buffalo's run continues to grow. It's been a really impressive one. That goes as well. Milligan University, a 12-0 run as the Buffaloes have kept the foot on the gas against the Eagles of Reinhardt. Floater close side to Lewis. Delivered by Fred Adams. He won't keep it for long. Jones looking to Smith, Tyler Smith, who's back from an injury. Battling amongst the branches, deflected away by McCaskill. Here come the Buffaloes, and you're cleared for takeoff, Flight 23. Bogan jams it into the twine. Quick look back at that jam by Bogan. He crushed that. Milligan University extending their lead at the stripe. Jazz Johnson gets them all, 31-13. Buffaloes are off to a big hot start, and their run now 16-0 over the last few minutes. Reinhardt University came out of the gate swinging, and they just can't catch a break. Bounces are going the way of the Buffaloes. The officials are going the way of the Buffaloes. Adams walks it up the floor. Reinhardt's Lewis an entry pass, swatted away. McCaskill Rivers got it to Jazz Johnson. He's in trouble in the paint, and the foul. Wrapped up, taken to the hardwood. Back to the line, the man who just converted a couple, Johnson. Johnson's loving all this time at the charity stripe. Reinhardt to the offensive end of the floor, trailing 32-13. Couple of quick passes. Jones over to Lewis. Defended by Johnson. He goes around him to the corner. Sam Gold trying for the takeaway. Passed it around to Tyler Smith, and he snaps the run. And what a run that was. A 17-0 run for Milligan University finally comes to an end. And more contact and another foul. This time, ball will go back to the Eagles of Reinhardt. A 17-point game, fueled by a 17-0 run that just ended moments ago. Floor's a bit damp on the back. That'll be cleaned up before we continue on. Lewis looked like he wanted to pull up over Jazz Johnson. On the wing, walks it over to the straightaway, around Bogan. In the corner, Reinhardt, around McCaskill Rivers, down low to Tyler Smith. Sam Gold gets the foul. Sam Gold, junior from Wellington, New Zealand. Tyler Smith goes to the line, and now Reinhardt on a 3-0 run. Second off the mark. Reinhardt doubled up, 32-16. Rivers to Jazz Johnson. He's in trouble across the paint, swatted away. Reinhardt for the board. Kept alive by the Buffaloes. Johnson fighting in traffic, swatted down again. Ball is still with Milligan on the edge of the block. And as it's taken by Reinhardt, finally the whistle. A lot of contact there. That one went on and on and on. Fans are all fired up about it. We played more than half of this first half. 9 minutes, 12 seconds left to play until our halftime break in a 16-point game, 32-16. Bill Robinson, Justin Newton, both out on the floor. Appreciate you tuning in this afternoon. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe wherever you're tuned in. If you're watching on the website, YouTube logo is in the top right. Click onto it, subscribe. Be sure to be with us for more college athletics, high school athletics all across the Southeast. You can watch live and for free at any time, SESNsports.com. Floor is wet, no more as the first one goes at the line. Buffs extend their lead back to 17. Lincoln hits that. Lincoln 50% from the charity stripe this season. He gets both on this trip. 34-16, Milligan University takes a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. College basketball, SESN. Don't go anywhere, we'll have more in just a moment. Welcome back to the campus of Reinhardt University. A 17-point game, 34-16. Milligan out in front. Here's a look at their season so far. 4-4 overall, 48% from the floor, 87 points per game. Conversely, here's the Eagles. 3-6 overall, 43% from the floor, 78 points per game. Tonight, those stats seem to be out the window so far. A 17-0 run here in this first half has pushed the Buffaloes out to a big lead. 17-point run, 17-point lead. Smith will inbound to Adams. Jones fed it to the corner, back to him. He was defended by Lincoln, goes around him, the entry pass, and that one's off the mark. Milligan, Jazz Johnson, heavily defended in the corner around Lewis. So Reinhardt benefits off that whistle. That's their redshirt freshman, Brazen James, who will inbound. Quick pass, Lewis, pretty heavily guarded by Johnson. From the top of the block and full contact. Buffalo runs down an Eagle. Foul on Flynn Carlson from Valparaiso. 8.5 left to play in this first half. James misses at the line, battle for the ball. Johnson loses the race to it, but Milligan picks it up first. Buffaloes to the offensive end. Bogan off the glass, that drops home. 36-16, a 20-point lead for Milligan. Fred Adams. And trouble for Tyler Smith as he tries to carry this inside. Little collision with Carlson. Talked about the success of Tyler Smith, and he's even our player to watch as he's coming back from an injury tonight, but I don't think I mentioned he's from Lakeland, Florida, a senior. Really talented guy. A lot of great athletes out of Lakeland, Florida. First one goes to the line. Smith converts both. Bogan. One pass, now two. This one escapes the floor over the baseline and is going back to Reinhardt University. Eight minutes left to play in this first half as Adams walks the orange up the floor. Jones. There's the entry pass. Ball is loose, and as Bogan picks it up, the whistle. They were looking for Tyler Smith down inside. Or rather, Tyler Smith was looking for Nate Lewis. And Lewis is fouled, so he goes to the charity stripe. First one goes. Reinhardt trails by 17. Nate Lewis, Apaka, Florida. 6'6", played in all 9 games this season, 13.7 points per game, 46% from the floor. Got both at the line that time. Here come the Buffaloes, McCaskill Rivers with a layup and the foul as he fires that shot off. It's a 16-point game. Bill Robinson and Justin Newton exchanging glances over the officials and in agreement. First one goes. Buffaloes extend their lead back to 17. A couple of changes. Darian Reed onto the floor for Reinhardt. Grant Hensley, the true freshman from Irwin, Tennessee, for the Buffaloes of Milligan. We've seen Lincoln Tomei already. He's on the floor, and joining him, Pip Corrent from Wellington, New Zealand. Reinhardt University, no international talent on their roster. 3 players from New Zealand, all from Wellington for the Buffaloes. Tyler Lowe's in trouble as this is stripped away. 18-point game. Since that 17-point run, the margin has been 16, 17, 18 points pretty consistently. If you eliminate that 17-0 run by the Buffaloes, Reinhardt is still right in this in a tie game. 7.5 left to play in the first half as there's some wetness on the floor. The officials and players trying to clear that up. Reinhardt will inbound from the baseline. This is Jones. Close side. Lowe lets one go from three-point range and the foul. Lincoln Tomei gets hit with a shove. Redshirt sophomore from Jasper, Lowe to the line. I like the three there. He's 37% from beyond the arc this season. 17-point game to make it 16. Lowe gets that. 38-22 Buffaloes coming up the floor, and right away the foul. I don't think they're calling anything that's not a foul, but sometimes you got to let stuff go. You know, you can't call every single foul. You're going to be here all night. 7.5 minutes left in this first half. We've already been playing for almost an hour. (38-22) Buffaloes in the lead. They'll work with the ball. Bogan, our player to watch for Milligan. He's been efficient tonight so far. Really fun to watch him play. Quick pass, Hensley. The entry ball down in the low post, that goes. Buffaloes, they lead by 18. Tucker Lowe from Jasper. He ran it up the floor. This is Lewis. Lewis from the low post. This is off the mark. Regathered by Reinhardt. Tyler Smith for the putback. This is loose. Eagles keep it on the floor somehow. Lowe up top. Reed from the straightaway, that goes. That is a long-range delivery. He had to pay postage on that. 15-point difference between these two. McCaskill Rivers, the intended target of that pass as it finds its way over the baseline. Inbound for the Buffaloes. Quick shot, that's off the mark. Lewis gets the board, remains a 15-point game. Tucker Lowe will run the floor. Lowe, entry pass, down low. Tyler Smith with a little kiss off the glass. That cuts the lead of the Buffaloes down to 13. Reinhardt putting together a nice run. Eagles on a 7-2 run. Outside, Reed nearly stolen away, and the three ball is short. Remains a 13-point game. Bogan inside. McCaskill Rivers is effortless as he knifes his way into the low paint. Drops that in. 42-27. Lowe. Standing back, defended by Hensley. Jones pulls up, hits the three ball. 12-point game. Reinhardt clawing their way back into this as they trail at home in Waleska, Georgia. What a run they've put together over the last few minutes. 10-4. We'll see if they can keep it going when we come back from the break. More basketball in a moment on SCSN. Welcome back. Waleska, Georgia. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. 12-point game. Reinhardt trailing, but they put together a 10-4 run over the last couple of minutes. Milligan Buffaloes looking to extend that lead and put this one out of reach here in this first half. Tomei hands it off to Bogan. Bogan defended by Smith, probably the two best players on the floor tonight. Outside, 3-ball for Rivers. That one a big high bounce, boarded by Lewis. Now Reinhardt, this is a crucial possession for them, trailing by just 12. Lewis loses it. Bogan's all alone, and he's gone. To the house. 14 points separate these two. That's exactly what you want to see out of Bogan. If you're head coach Bill Robinson, you love that. Difference maker on the floor on both ends and continues to contribute big time offensively. That was a heads-up play. Tyler Smith going to work amongst the branches. Big boy, and the foul. Both are slow to rise. 4.5 left to play in this first half. Reinhardt had a nice run going, and that loss of the ball, as it was just kind of dropped down inside of the paint by Reinhardt, puts Milligan in position to extend that lead back away from them again, and they kind of put the kibosh on the run. It was a 10-4 run. First goes at the line. Second goes at the line. 12-point game again. Reinhardt's run kind of bounces back a little bit, 12-6. Milligan Buffaloes looking to snap that, make it stop. Bogan around Smith, up the floor. Bogan's alone from the elbow. Here's the tray. This one's got too much. Jones, Adams. Fred Adams defended by Bogan. Hands it off back to Nate Jones. Those two roping it all around. Looking inside, Smith. Reinhardt University. Jones from the straightaway drains the deep three. That's crucial. That's clutch. It's a 9-point game, and Reinhardt's on a 15-6 run. Buffaloes down on offense. Long pass by Bogan. Close side. Hensley gives it across. Hensley looks like he wants to pull up from the wing. In some trouble. Gave it off to McCaskill Rivers. Bogan. Bogan comes together with Jacob Radiger, the redshirt sophomore from Jefferson. He'll go to the line. It's a 9-point game. Reinhardt currently on a 15-6 run. First one goes, extends the lead of the Buffaloes back to 10. What a fun game between the Buffaloes and the Reinhardt Eagles tonight. Thanks for being with us. Southeast Sports Network. I'm having a blast. I hope you are as well. 45-35 Milligan. Low to the corner. Reinhardt entry pass. Eagles floater off the glass. Goes for Tyler Smith. That's the closest it's been since the opening stages of this one. 8-point game. This one floated home. Back to a 10-point game. 3 minutes left in the first half. Here come the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Low. Jones heavily defended by Lincoln. Smith, he's going to pull up from long range. That one just off the back of the iron, a bit too much. Bogan for the Buffs, defended by Smith. Foul down inside. A hold on Tucker Lowe. Buffs extend their lead back to 12. 2.5 left in the first half. Entry pass, kicked. Lewis to inbound. Lowe's gonna pull up. Oh! He comes in with the heat check. Confirmed. He's hot. Unreal. Baby, what a three. Buffalo's to respond. They need something splashy. Nice entry pass. That goes off the glass for Rivers. Not quite splashy, but a good bucket. 11-point game. Reinhardt, quick three from Jones. That one too much. Bogan coming together with Lewis. He'll run the floor. Leading by 11. Buffs looking to extend it. Hensley. Thought he might shoot the tray. Entry pass from the low block. That rattles around. And the whistle. Milligan from the floor tonight, 15 of 24, an impressive 62% clip. Reinhardt, 11 of 23, that's 47%. But when you look at the three balls, that's why Reinhardt is nearly in this one. Milligan, 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Reinhardt, 7 of 13. Talking about the charity stripe, Milligan has taken 26 trips prior to this, of course, with McCaskill Rivers. Reinhardt has only taken 14 trips. Milligan 21 of 27 now after that first one. Reinhardt 11 of 14 at the line. We'll get into individual scores tonight. Just a moment. Lowe up the floor, trailing by 13, 90 seconds left in the first half. He had a deep three a few moments ago. Jones flips it back to him, knifing his way through traffic. Nakai Fisher up top. Sidesteps a defender. Tucker Lowe's wide open. He gets another money ball. Cash, folks. Phone your favorite financial institution. He's got a bag of money he wants to deposit. He's on fire. That's a beautiful ball. This is McCaskill Rivers, and I love the little turnaround Jay. Just can't drop it in. 10-point game. 1 minute left in the first half. Lowe gave it off over to Jones, and the quick foul. Buffs coming back with the ball. Bogan will inbound. Through this first half, Bogan is tied with Nate Jones for the most points. He's got 15. Our player to watch, 5 for 7 from the floor, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Nate Jones leading the Eagles, 5 for 8 from the floor, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 15 points. Our player to watch the Eagles, Tyler Smith, 3 for 7, 13 points. This is Bogan right here. Bogan's in trouble, goes down, comes back up with it, somehow kept dribbling. Impressive move. McCaskill, the handoff back to Folly Bogan. Driving, close side, here's the tray, and that's money. Drops it in, it's a 13-point game just like that. What a nice ball for Jay Richmond, he's got 5. Fred Adams running the floor. Defended by Lincoln Tomei. Passing it around towards the corner, there's the 3 for Darian Reed, he buries it. Reed with a nice ball. He's got 6. Right away the foul. It's a 9-point game, 1.7 seconds left in this first half. Both teams taking a quick timeout. 2.5 seconds added to the clock.
Mr. Ref. Was that shot down here a 2 or a 3? Two.
55-46. Milligan Buffaloes leading by 9. 2.5 seconds left in this first half. McCaskill Rivers has got 9. Jazz Johnson has 10. Lincoln Tomei's got 6. Jay Richmond 5 points. Grant Hensley 4. Sam Gold 4. Reinhardt Jones has 15. Tyler Smith 13. Tucker Lowe 8. Darian Reed 5. Nate Lewis 4. Lots of contributors all across the floor. I think those team stats are really the key, though. You know, you talk about efficiency. Milligan kind of evening out with Reinhardt, but you look at the free throws. Milligan 22 of 28 at the line, and back at it again with 2.5 seconds left in this first half. To extend the 9-point lead to 10, he does. Low onto the floor for Reinhardt University. Lincoln from the stripe. That rattles around. Quick shot as time expires on this first half. We've reached the halftime break in a close game between the Eagles of Reinhardt University and the Buffaloes of Milligan. 11 points separate these two, 57-46. Buffs will take a break and be back with more in just a moment on SCSN. Don't go anywhere.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime.
Okay.
Adventurous.
Shazam!
There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division 1 in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
Builder.
I coach,
Culinary arts. Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyes2officiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. We're in the halftime window, and it's a pretty close game. Milligan leading by 11, a really fun one. NAIA basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. We're going to have this second half in just a moment. Quick look, here's the Eagles so far this season, 3-6 overall, 43% from the floor, 78 points per game. And a look at the Buffalo on the other side of the ball, 4-4 overall, 48% from the floor, 87 points per game. Our players to watch in the pregame. For the Buffaloes, it was Bogan, 24 points per game, 50% from the floor. For Reinhardt's Eagles, it was Tyler Smith, who's back from injury, nearly 16 points per game, 30% from beyond the arc. And this has just been a great matchup overall so far today. Mathematically speaking, they're kind of on pace for their averages. 57-46 Milligan lead by 11. 16-27 from the floor, so that's almost 60%. Reinhardt is 50% from the floor at 13 of 26. And our players to watch, Bogan has 15 points. He's 5 of 7 from the floor, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Tyler Smith, 3 of 8 from the floor, 7 of 8 at the charity stripe. 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 13 points. He's actually being led by Nate Jones, who's 5 of 8 from the floor, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 15 total points. Great game so far. We'll have the second half in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Half number 2 is now between the Buffaloes of Milligan University and the Eagles of Reinhardt University. Gabriel Schrei here. Appreciate you being with us for what's going to be an excellent second half of play. Milligan so far seemingly can do no wrong. Reinhardt had some whiteboard time. Two great head coaches here today, Bill Robinson, Justin Newton leading things for the Eagles. That whiteboard time probably going to play a factor in what we see in this second half. 2 runs fueled how we got to this score line of an 11-point differential. Quick drive, Bogan off the glass as he goes down hard on the baseline and the foul. It was neck and neck for most of the first portion of this, and then all of a sudden the Buffs tore off a 17-0 run. That put them out in front by 17, and the margin was 16 points, 17 points, 18 points for quite a long time, about 6 minutes of game time. Then Reinhardt went on a 15-6 run as things went tit for tat, and that's how they got back. They cut it down at one point to an 8-point game, and the Buffaloes have been able to extend that lead back to 11 as now they'll go to the line. This is Bogan, who's got 15. He leads all scorers with 16 after that. Second goes as well. Here are the Eagles. Tyler Smith driving off the glass, and the whistle as these two go for the board. Reinhardt, a setback in their last game against Montreat. They lost 97-81. Montreat could do no wrong. They led early. Tyler Smith came out, hit a 3-ball, gave them some momentum. But then they spent the rest of the game trying to crawl back into it. They were a bit inconsistent. 38% from the floor last time out, 20% from beyond the arc, and that's something they've corrected tonight. Definitely was a focus entering this week, as that one clatters around and jumps out. Reinhardt tonight is shooting 50% from the floor, 13 of 26. And from beyond the arc, 56%. Close side of the floor, the Buffaloes. Jazz in some trouble. Forked it across to Gold. He comes back to him in the corner. Working his way along the three-point line. Now the drive, an entry pass, swatted, tipped somehow to the far side. He wanted 3. Fred Adams harassed by Johnson from behind. He'll slow it up just a little bit. Has help from Nate Lewis on the elbow. He goes back to the corner, and Jones down low. Tyler Smith is fouled. 13-point game, 1 minute gone in the second half between the Eagles and the Buffaloes. What's going on in here? Madhouse today. 1 minute gone in this second half. We're having a good time laughing. The crowd is real wild behind us today here at the scorer's table. Nice entry pass, and that one bang home to River. 61-46 Buffaloes. Reinhardt University, Fred Adams out to the straightaway. Nate Lewis drops in the long-range bomb for 3. That was a great 3-ball for the Eagles of Reinhardt. Jazz Johnson up top, and again from the straightaway. This time it's short. Pip Corrent couldn't hit it. Jones down to the corner, that's kicked. Corrent, one of 3 members of the Milligan Buffalo roster that's from New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, to be exact. I'm not one for shout-outs, but I've got a good buddy who played for the New Zealand national team, played field hockey, Mr. Richard Tattershaw. Shout out to Richard. Hook shot, short, and the putback goes. Redshirt freshman James gets that one. 2 minutes gone already in the second half in a 10-point game. Reinhardt going to get the ball right back. .54 in this second half. Reinhardt outscoring the Buffaloes by just 1. 2 minutes into it and a timeout taken. Along the sideline, Bill Robinson, his coaching staff, Alex Biggerstaff, Will Robinson, Jeff Aycock, talking with their guys. Next, for the Milligan Buffaloes on December 6th, they'll battle Columbia International University. Then on December 9th, Bryan College up in Tennessee. And on Tuesday, December 12th, they'll battle Montreat over in North Carolina. Next for the Reinhardt University Eagles this Saturday, Oakland City. Sunday, November 26th, Georgetown at Kingsport, Tennessee. That's in the upcoming. It should be in the recent. Coaching staff for Reinhardt University, Dylan Bowlings, Sean Glaze, Zach Coppersmith, Tyrion Richardson. Reinhardt University, quick entry pass. Lewis off the glass, gets it to go. We're back to the smallest margin since the early stages of this one between the two. Reinhardt trailing by just 8. They've outscored the Buffaloes 7-4 in the second half. Here's Bogan to put an end to that, and he does exactly that. 10-point game, 63-53 Buffaloes. Milligan in a defensive shell. Looking inside, Tyler Smith knifes his way down low in the foul. Milligan outstanding last time out against Kentucky Christian as they scored 111 points. Highest scoring output in a single game since 2008 for Milligan. The team's highest. It equals that in the 21st century. Really dominant game control for the Buffs. They led for an impressive 37.5 minutes of the 40. Significant control over the pace and rhythm of the game. Trying to replicate that tonight, but Reinhardt really capitalizing on their whiteboard time at the half so far. Both will go. Three-point game, or rather, 8-point game. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Adams running the floor for Reinhardt University. Entry pass, Lewis gets it to go, finding the bottom of the net. It's a 6-point game in Waleska. Bogan harassed by James, long feed up the floor, Jazz, backdoor feed, and lost by Pip. Corrent was down on the low block, took the pass, was trying to go up top, and ball came out. Sophomore from Valparaiso, Lincoln will inbound. Couple of changes as well here on the floor. Lewis coming off, Nakai Fisher on. Fisher's been really great shooting the ball this season from range. Jazz driving in some danger, swatted away, Eagles with a steal. Reinhardt up the floor. Adams forks it over to Jones. He steps up mid-range, that won't drop. Put back and the foul. So Reinhardt will go to the line after the steal by Jones creates the scoring opportunity. First one goes, it's a 5-point game. The closest margin since just 5 minutes into this game. And even closer. We were just 3 minutes into the game the last time it was a 4-point game. Bogan and the Buffaloes trying to extend their lead. Grant Hensley dished it over to Bogan. He gets it to go. Nice move down in the low post. Back to a 6-point game between these two. Reinhardt Eagles to the corner. There's a wide open three. Not enough on it. Mackay Fisher keeps it alive for Reinhardt University. Jones drives in some trouble and fouled by Rivers. In the second half of play, Reinhardt outscoring Milligan 13-8. Right now the Eagles are on a nice little 6-2 run. Four-point game in Waleska. The inbound to Lincoln. Far side, stolen by Lewis. Backdoor feed off the glass, that goes. Our closest margin since the opening seconds of today's contest. Rivers around Lewis to the corner. Here's the three. It's short. And out of play, it'll go to Reinhardt. Reinhardt is seeking their first lead of the afternoon. A 2-ball ties it. A 3 gives Reinhardt their first lead of the day. Down onto the elbow, stolen by the Buffaloes. Bogan has space off the glass, blocked away by Lewis. They're saying that's goaltending. We'll take another look at it. Hold on. That's the advantage of watching the broadcast. Slow it way down right there. They're saying that's goaltending. One more look. Real slow here. That's close. It looks like that was coming down. Okay, back to real time. Reinhardt with the ball on the offensive end of the floor. Trailing by 4. 5 minutes gone. Here's the 3. That's short. And the putback. James goes up and throws it down. It's a 2-point game. Buffs blown tire near the timeline and the immediate whistle. He'll say Nate Lewis, the senior from Apopka, fouled. There's a wet spot on the floor. They're going to take a look at that fun game here today between Reinhardt and Milligan's Buffaloes. Thanks for being with us, Southeast Sports Network. Be sure to follow along. Find us on social media at SCSN Sports. Visit our website, scsnsports.com. You can watch for free, live, 24/7. Just click onto the Watch Live tab. Leading scores. Player to watch for the Buffs, Foley Bogan, 8 for 10 from the floor, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 23 points. He's trailed by Rivers and Johnson, who have 11 and 10 points respectively. For Reinhardt University, Nate Jones leading all scorers, 17 points. He's 5 for 10 from the floor, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. The player to watch is right behind him, Tyler Smith, 15 points. The inbound, here come the Buffaloes of Milligan University. Bogan. Over the top, now down inside. The shot is short. Reinhardt, James, the freshman. Hands it off, far side. Low. Came across from the straightaway. That one goes. What a ball by Nate Jones. He's got 20 points tonight. Reinhardt with their first lead of the night by just 1 point. Reinhardt has outscored the Buffalo in this second half of play, 12-10. Excuse me, 22-10. Reinhardt on a really nice run over the last few minutes as well. They're on a 15-4 run right now. First one went at the line, we're tied again. Third tie of the night.
Bryson, you know what to do inside?
Second one goes. Back on top. Second lead change. 69-68 Buffaloes. Reinhardt Eagles. Close side. Reed. To the corner. Low. Defended by Rivers. Around Jazz. Up top. Darian across the floor on the wing. Jones doesn't like the pressure. Low defended by Jazz. Down near the baseline, Reinhardt in trouble, keeping it away from the Buffaloes. Mid-range floater off the mark. Jazz comes down to the board, harassed by James. Passes it to Bogan, defended by Jones. 7 minutes gone in this second period in a 1-point game in Waleska, Georgia. Two handoffs, close side. The drive, and in trouble, he's fouled. Newton and the Eagles want a travel there. They're not going to get it. Bogan's headed to the charity stripe. Bogan has 25 points tonight. The Buffaloes lead by just 1. Reinhardt Eagles take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. College basketball, we've got all the action. Southeast Sports Network. What a good game between the Buffaloes and the Eagles. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia. College basketball on SCSN. It's a 1-point game. At one point, it felt like Milligan was running away with us. They had a 17-0 run. as large as a 20-point lead in the first half. And right now, Reinhardt University right in it, doing a little more than hanging around, as this one is neck and neck. And in this second half, they have significantly outscored the Buffs.
I got 2 pulls in the 30. Light me spread. No.
2-point game. 13 minutes left to play. Here's Reinhardt University. 2 quick passes on the close side near the wing. Entry pass by Reed. In the low post. Nice front side feed and the foul. Looking across for Radiker. Redshirt sophomore from Jefferson, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line with a chance to tie us. 70-68. Radiker this season, his first trip to the charity stripe right now. Redshirt sophomore, 6'10", averaging just 7 minutes on the court per game entering tonight. His first trip to the line, he gets both. We're tied again at 70. That's our 4th tie. Reinhardt with a couple of nice runs. They ended the first half with a 15-6 run. They had a 15-4 run to start this half. Milligan Buffaloes jazz up the floor, defended by Adams. Leaves them for Radiker. Bogan way out on the front court. Crosses over. Quick pass. Johnson driving. Back up top. 3 ball. That one goes. Bogan with a money ball. Nice look from long range for Bogan. And he is racking up the points in Waleska, Georgia. Quick drive. That won't go. Buffs leading by 3. They're going to take their time. Bogan. If you're keeping track at home, Bogan's got 29 points now. Leading all scorers, obviously. Only Bogan to the corner. Buffs, Johnson, down to the low block and the foul. Quick look back at that 3 by Bogan. Great ball, hit that from long range. That gave him 29 points tonight. Leading scorer for Reinhardt University is Nate Jones, who has 20. Quick inbound. Bogan wants another 3. It's off the mark. 3-point game. Reinhardt keeps it on the floor. Folly. Bogan gets it. And off the glass, it's off the mark. Reed with the board. Reinhardt University still in transition on the fast break. Tyler Smith goes airborne and throws it down. The inbound for the Buffaloes. It's a 1-point game. Buffalo's inbound. Gold puts it on the floor. It comes back to him. He's trying to look up for a teammate. Couldn't find Rivers. Taken by Lewis. He's coming, knifing his way down inside. Off the mark. Gets back his own miss. Second chance. Third chance drops. Reinhardt in the lane again. Just a 1-point game still in Waleska, Georgia. Buffaloes to take it back. The 3 ball is short. Battling for it down low. Buffaloes. Outside, Bogan wide open. This one is short. Gold. Defended by Jones. Back to Bogan, and the collision as the whistle sounds. Unreal. Nate Lewis, 13 points after he dropped that in on the last trip up the floor. He's behind only Tyler Smith, Nate Jones, and Bogan for all scorers tonight. Bogan leading Milligan. Rivers behind him with 11. Johnson has 10. Wiping up the floor. Down under the basket of the Buffaloes. Reinhardt will take back over with the ball. Bogan just a bit too much contact for the liking of the official. Fred Adams, nearly halfway through the second half, gives it off to the corner. Adams back outside, in trouble. Here's a long three. That one's off the mark. James keeps it alive. A second chance, and he dunks this one. He's a dunk machine. Reinhardt with a three-point lead. Couple of quick passes. This one's loose, rolling across the floor and off of the hardwood. Reinhardt takes it back from the Buffaloes. Reinhardt on a 6-3 run as the Buffaloes take a timeout. We will as well. College basketball, Southeast Sports Network from Waleska, Georgia. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Milligan University Buffaloes, Reinhardt University Eagles, and Brown Athletic Center, home of Reinhardt University. Right now the Buffaloes making their way back onto the floor. They trail by just 3. They had an incredible 17-point run in that first half. And since then, they've just been trying to keep Reinhardt from crawling back into this game and unable to do so. Reinhardt with a 15-6 run to end the first half. Then a 15-4 run a few minutes into the second half. That fueled them nearly tying the game. Since then, they've been super efficient. They're on a 6-3 run right now. James. Back and forth, now down inside, and the foul. Reinhardt back to the charity stripe. Tyler Smith, our player to watch tonight for the Eagles, at the line. 4 for 9 from the floor. He's 9 for 13 from the charity stripe. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Smith has 18 points. Long pass up the floor, Rivers. Rivers is going to shoot it himself. Bounces out on him. James had it for a moment, and Johnson loses his Skeeters out of play. Ten and a half minutes gone in this second half in a 4-point game. Reinhardt leading, they've got the ball. Back to work as Adams takes the inbounding pass. Nakai Fisher races him up the floor. Gold defensively along the three-point line. Adams to the far side and Jones. I thought Jones might pull that up. Close side, back and forth those two go. Along the far sideline. Long pass, the redshirt freshman, James, onto the block. Outside, Jones fires it in motion, and that one had too much on it. Kind of an awkward play right there. The play clock was running, or the shot clock rather. Had to get that off in time. Sam Gold, the junior forward, will inbound. Gold, 4 points tonight. I like the look by Jones a moment ago. He missed that from the floor. He's 6 for 15 now tonight, but he's been hot. You got to keep trying it if you're doing well. Might as well. 20 points tonight. Oh, what a good feed to McCaskill Rivers. He just can't finish the play. And the whistle sounds as he takes the shot. First one goes. Nine minutes left to play between these two. Reinhardt headed back to the offensive end of the floor. The handoff. Eagles to the far side. In trouble. Couldn't get it to drop. Leading by just 2. Eagles back in a defensive shell. Here's Johnson. Pulled up, passed it away. Gathered up by Reinhardt. Tyler Smith. Jones outside. Low to the corner. Reed pulls up from long range. It's short. Bogan gets the board. Folly Bogan through traffic. Knifes his way down low. Looking for the layup. Reinhardt University, long feed, far side, 3 ball, that goes, the money ball. Reinhardt leads by 5, their largest of the night. 80-75 is cut down as Gold gets the layup. Back to a 3-point game we go. 7.5 left to play. Eagles low from the corner to Smith. Tyler Smith banging around down low. Through the branches, a nice pass, and it goes for Lewis. Back and forth these two go. Here comes Bogan with a nasty move. Fights his way down inside and gets a beautiful layup. 3-point game. Low to Jones. Jones, close side. Reed to the corner. 3 ball, that goes. The money ball. Reinhardt can't miss. Jones can't miss. Nate Jones is nuts tonight. Are you kidding me? He can do no wrong. Sam Gold spinning through traffic, fires the turnaround J. It's short. And the putback goes for Rivers. 85-81. Reinhardt leads by just 4, 6.5 left to play. Reed. Entry pass, backdoor feed. Lewis banging around down low, and the shot is off the mark. Sam Gold keeps it on the floor with a little kiss off the glass. That goes back to a 2-point game. Long range, boarded up quickly by Carlson. Buffaloes to Gold. Outlet pass. This is Bogan, and he has it taken away. Reinhardt with a steal. Lofted. Oh, my goodness. The alley-oop. Tyler Smith. What a play. Here's a quick look back at that one. First the steal, and then Tyler Smith with an unreal alley-oop jam. Oh, baby, what a play that was. You love to see it. We're going to go ahead and take a short break. College basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll have more in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, and Reinhardt University. This is Gold with the inbounding pass. Back underway just like that. Reinhardt looking to extend their lead. Can't do it. 5:20 left to play. Eagles out in front by 4 moments ago. Smith with an authoritative jam that was just beautiful. James gets that. James has had another nice outing. He's been really important this season. 11 points tonight, 4 for 4 from the floor, 3 for 5 at the line. Here are the Buffaloes. Milligan. Outlet pass. Buffs down low. McCaskill Rivers gets it off the glass and the foul. Three-point game. That's short. Reinhardt leads 88-85. Coming to you live from the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, it's college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. Here's the drive, knifing his way down inside, and the foul. Fred Adams. Adams tonight 0 for 2 from the floor. This is his first trip to the line. Does have a rebound and 4 assists. First one rattles around and won't go. Adams 80% at the charity stripe this season. Second one off the mark as well. Remains a three-point game. Reinhardt gets it back to Kai Fisher. Passed it across to Jones. Had a problem with the shot clock, so they'll get that fixed. James to inbound, around Bogan. Smith fights his way into the low paint. The layup off the glass is off the mark. Bounced out on him. Carlson to the board. Passes it away. Over to Tomei. He'll take his time walking up the floor. Long pass, close side, intercepted. Adams, backdoor, Reinhardt loses it. Carlson picks it up to Bogan. Bogan, rainbow pass up the floor. He was looking for Rivers, I believe, and escapes his reach.
Right there.
Quick inbound, and as Sam Gold fires that shot, the foul. Lewis changes in, Radiker to the bench. Sam Gold at the line in a one-point game, he ties it. Fifth tie of the game, 88-88. Four minutes left to play. Reinhardt University. Quick outlet pass. Here's the drive, and the floater goes. Nate Jones. For the response, this is Lincoln. Gives it off to Gold. Gold working his way inside. That goes to the little kiss off the glass. A two-point game. Reinhardt leading. 3 minutes left to play. Adams, 20 on the shot clock. Hands it off. James walks it up to the elbow. Now driving, low block, in trouble off the glass. That goes. And the foul, my goodness, this is going back to the Buffaloes. Long pass up the floor, that goes, a little kiss, Bogan. Back out in front. Milligan leads by 2, 92-90. Reinhardt University loses this. Sam Gold after it. Ball pops out of the pile. Rolls off of the hardwood. It'll stay with Reinhardt University. Tyler Smith slow to rise. Took a shot. Eagles trailing by 2 in Waleska. We're coming to you live from Brown Athletic Center on the Southeast Sports Network in a close matchup tonight between the Buffaloes and the Eagles. Reinhardt University, Milligan University on SCSN. James will inbound from the far side. In trouble, low to Lewis, who fires as the shot clock goes. We're tied at 92 in Waleska, Georgia. Oh boy. He'll go to the charity stripe. Close game here in Waleska, Georgia, between these two. As he gets that to go. Milligan University Buffaloes, Reinhardt University Eagles in a 1-point game. Reinhardt leading 93-92 on the Southeast Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Couple of quick passes. Up the floor goes Milligan. There's the shot from the field. It's off the mark. Two minutes and change left to play in a 1-point game between Reinhardt and Milligan. James will go from the line. James now has 12 points tonight. Reinhardt leads by 2. And he gets both at the line. It's a 3-point game. Milligan University coming up the floor in trouble. Somehow through traffic to Sam Gold. Long pass all alone. It's on Carlson. Carlson with a crucial bucket. Reinhardt leads by 1, 95-94, 1:49 left to play. Adams to the corner. Here's the drive. Tyler Smith feeds it close side. Oh my goodness, he was contested at everything. The 3-ball goes. It's a 4-point game with 98 seconds left to play in Waleska, Georgia. They're taking a break. We will as well. Doesn't get more fun than this. College basketball, Southeast Sports Network. Welcome back to Waleska, Georgia, Southeast Sports Network, college basketball. Reinhardt University, Milligan University, 98 seconds left to play, 4-point game, 98-94. Reinhardt out in front. Unbelievable. Milligan went on a 17-0 run a few minutes into that first half. They went way out in front, held that margin for a long time. Then right before the halftime break, Reinhardt kicked off a 15-6 run. They come out of the half and they outscore the Buffaloes by 15 in the opening minutes. They go on a 15-4 run a few minutes into the second half. And the Eagles have just chipped away at that lead until they got out in front. They didn't lead until 6 minutes into the second half of play for the first time. At one point, Reinhardt trailed by 20 points. Now they lead by 4 with 98 seconds left to play in Waleska. That's good coaching. Shout out to David Finney, Andy Stanko, sports information directors who have provided all the stats for tonight's game. Athletic directors Christian Pope, Jeffrey Portier. Portier, a Reinhardt University Eagle legend. Rivers handed it off. Bogan. Oh, he escapes one defender outside. There's the tray. It's short. Rivers gets it back. Pass down low. Fighting with it. This goes off the glass for Lincoln. And so it's a 2-point game as Milligan takes a timeout with 75 seconds on the clock. Close, close, close. An instant classic, a barn burner from Waleska, Georgia. This time we'll keep it here. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Appreciate you tuning in for our simulcast tonight. Southeast Sports Network, ETC Now, Reinhardt University Athletics. Just a reminder, you can watch all Southeast Sports Network broadcasts live and free, SCSNsports.com. Click on the Watch Live tab. Today we carried 3 prep basketball games. Hamilton Heights, the Hawks Havoc Classic every year. They do a great job of that. I was there last night. Hamilton Heights blew out a team by 60, and it was a prep team. Unreal. They're probably as talented as they've ever been. Kovacic committed to North Alabama. That's a good team. This is Tucker Lowe, the redshirt sophomore from Jasper. James defended by Bogan, who's leading all scorers. James dicing it up with a ball. Flips the orange outside. Close side, it's Lowe. Tyler Smith wouldn't keep that for long. Lowe all the way back on the R of the RU logo. Working his way far side, in danger, to Tyler Smith. Along the arc. 2 seconds on the shot clock as James goes inside, and there's the whistle. Reinhardt, benefactors of this, a quick foul. 46 seconds left in the game. James goes to the line. Tonight at the charity stripe, he's 5 for 7. He's also 5 for 5 from the floor tonight. James now has 17. Reinhardt leads by 3. James 6 for 8 from the charity stripe tonight. He gets his second. A 4-point game, 100-96, Reinhardt University. Gold flips it across. Far side, Rivers wants 3 from the wing and won't drop. Reinhardt gets the board. Their man falls to the floor, and Tyler Smith just covers the basketball with 34 seconds left to play. Couple of quick changes. It's a 4-point game. Reinhardt University with the basketball. Nate Lewis, who has 18 points and is 3 for 3 from the line, will inbound. Tucker Lowe, closest to him. Here comes Jones. Jones has the ball, in trouble along the baseline. Escapes traffic, far side, Lowe. Quick pass back to him. Rivers in pursuit, closing in on him, and Bogan gets a hold of Jones before he can toss it away. 17 on the shot clock, 22 on the game clock, as that'll send Nate Jones to the charity stripe, leading all scorers for Reinhardt University, trailing in the game only to Bogan. 9 for 19 from the floor, 2 for 2 at the line. First one goes. He's got 29 points tonight. 3 rebounds, 6 assists to go along with that stat line. Pretty impressive stuff from Mr. Nate Jones. Nate Jones. Reinhardt University leads by 6 with 22 seconds left. Sam Gold will inbound for the Milligan University Buffs. 22 seconds. The Buffs need a couple of quick buckets. Blown tire. Jazz picks it up. Back to Gold. Buffs in trouble near the timeline and the whistle. 17.1. Couple of changes. Reed and Lowe back onto the floor. Also Flynn Carlson. Gold cuts it to 5. Gold tonight now 2 for 2 at the line. He's got 13 points. Gold gets the second. 4-point game. Reinhardt, they'll have the ball. Jay Richmond, the true freshman from Sparta, Tennessee, defensively. Around him go the Eagles. Reinhardt keeps it alive. Nate Jones through traffic, far side, Low. 12 seconds, and he's fouled intentionally by Carlson. So Tucker Lowe will go to the line to shoot. 2 for 2 from the floor, 2 for 3 from the line. He's got 8 points already tonight. That's his average this season. Lowe knocks down his first, and that extends the Reinhardt lead, 103-98. Free throw doesn't get more exciting than that. Less than 11 seconds to play. Reinhardt knocks it down. Tucker Lowe gets both at the line, and it's a 6-point game again. 10.6 seconds left to play. Milligan buffs. Jazz up the floor, 7 seconds. Fires the 3 ball, that goes. That's a big time 3, 5 seconds to play with, 104-101. Inbounding pass, James fouled with 3.9 on the clock. James took a big shot. Looks like he's all right. Brayson, 18 points tonight, 7 for 9 from the charity stripe. He's got 7 rebounds to go along with that impressive line, and he's 5 for 5 from the floor. To put this out of reach, it's Brayson James. He gets the first. That's a clutch free throw. A 4-point game with 3.9 seconds left. It would quintessentially take a miracle from the Buffs. James extends it. No, this one rattles out. 2 seconds. Buffs. Bogan fires. As time expires, it won't go. Reinhardt wins the game. Unreal. The Eagles with a big victory at home in Brown Athletic Center. The final score 105-101 in favor of Reinhardt University. Congratulations to them. What an impressive victory. Reinhardt did a lot of things really well tonight. All told, they walk away with a big victory at home. Their 4th win of the season. They improved their record. The Buffs of Milligan University dropped to 4-5 on the year. Next to the Buffs on December 6th, Columbia International University awaiting them. We'll see how they handle that. Coming up next for Reinhardt University and the Eagles, taking a look at their schedule to see what's yet to come. It's not coming up. Let's take a look at the stats tonight. 105-101 Eagles win. 30 of 58 from the floor. That's nearly 52% shooting. Milligan was 55% from the floor, 32 of 58. From beyond the arc, Reinhardt 53%. Milligan 16 at the line. Reinhardt 31 of 42, 74%. Milligan 34 of 42, 81%. Milligan had 16 turnovers, Reinhardt 18. Folly Bogan led all scorers, 33 points. He was 11 from 19 from the floor, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Nate Jones right behind him with 30, 9 for 19 from the floor, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Tyler Smith, 5 for 11, 20 points tonight. Behind him, Brayson James, 19 points. Rivers and Gold with 17 and 15, respectively. Great showing for so many of these guys tonight. Thanks for being with us for college basketball on the Southeast Sports Network. A great matchup between Milligan University and Reinhardt University. We'll catch you again next time with more. Be sure to find us at SCSNsports.com to watch 24/7 free live sports, all in the southeastern region. Tonight's broadcast, copyright property of Shrine Media and the Southeast Sports Network. Again, the final score, Reinhardt Eagle win, 105-101. I'm Gabriel Shrine. For the Eagles and the Buffaloes, have a wonderful night.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous.
Shazam!
There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
Bye.